It's week 6 of the 2026 season. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Jets and the Bills. Coming up.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 61 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. This defense for the Jets, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And taken down just shy of the 40. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen now looks to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Conversion and even 20 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. Down inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. K.J. Osborne, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Wow, so... INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
The throw over the middle taken in, and this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Yeah, they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. On play action, they'll throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. Pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On 2nd and 9, Allen being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jermaine Johnson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends of what we've seen.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25.
Quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets with a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. Touchdown! Christian Watson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 9-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 36, Allen. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. Oh, what a move. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Bills will use the second. 37 seconds to go in half number one. On first down, Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big...
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
Hey, computer. Strike. Check striker.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line.
So we've reached half.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Our attention shifts back to Desmond Ridder in this offense.
And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. That is just with his... interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Now, should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen now looks to throw. the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough. Put points up on the board.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Sauce Gardner picks it off. 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And now out come the Bills. Now remember, they were just out here. Pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Allen hit. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On third and long, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fielded at the 43. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over. So here are the Jets now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Open man completes it to Claypool. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They get 25 yards out of that one, and it's a first down for the Jets.
Hurry, hurry! Ready!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Williams, 27 yards. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen.
Open man is Osborne. He's got him.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
Set, ready. Shot, 17. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now this, and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Taken in at the 3.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because
he's got him in, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd and 3. And this one's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Touchdown! Chase Claypool from 13 yards out. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
Bills 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, his throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now Allen. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Diggs. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. Allen now on 1st down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Throw caught there by Osborne. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Allen gonna throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bills. Khalil Shakir, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Ball has it knocked loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, that's what
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. The throw over the middle, taken in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. K.J. Osborne with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Allen and the Bills now down by 7. A minute 8 to go. And the 4th down stop gives him a new lifeline, at least for the moment. Throwing is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Sauce Gardner picks it off, past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Now Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Lewis Seen, and the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right...
He's got a man, complete. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.
My A-spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name.